My name is Sira Duson. I'm a vascular surgeon at University of Maryland Medical Center. I have quite a few hobbies and interests outside of medicine. I sing. I started learning how to play the piano, and also I do interior design and also getting into photography so I can take pictures for my interior design hobby slash business. I've been singing since I was in elementary school. Right now I sing for my church choir, and then I picked up piano or trying to learn it so that it could help me sight read better. So that's how I got into that. Interior design, I think I've been doing that on the side since I was in college when I had my first dorm that was a single, so I could have some creative freedom there. And recently, one of my family members encouraged me to actually turn it into a real business because I design for a lot of my family and friends right now. Making the time for this, when you have weekends off, it's nice to do something that's completely opposite than what I do for work. It helps rejuvenate me in a sense. It keeps things interesting so I don't get bored with work, with life, and it's fun. Otherwise, that's about it. Right now, it's been challenging to do a lot of my hobbies. I'm getting my MBA right now as well, so that doesn't help the situation. But once that's done in June, then back to my other hobbies that I like to do. I think it's really important to have that balance. Being a surgeon it's extremely time consuming, it's extremely stressful. And so having an outlet is helpful to return back to work. And I see it as a mini vacation. You can't go on a week or 2 week vacation a lot, during the year, usually maybe twice a year. So if you have hobbies outside of what you do, it's kind of a mini vacation for your brain. So that's why I think it's very important. I look big picture. The reason I try to stay well-rounded and not just focus on work, it's a little bit morbid. I had a parent pass away when I was a child. And so that taught me very early that you only have one life, you only live once, and you don't know when you're going to go. So if that being said, you want to kind of live life to the fullest. And if you make it all about work and no enjoyment and you're working to enjoy later, you may not make it to that point. And so with that mindset set at a very young age, that's why I try to have a 360 full life as opposed to only being focused on work. So I would give that advice, what the kids say, YOLO. So so hey, if that's the case, then you want to make sure that you have a good balance of work and enjoyment as well. These hobbies bring joy. I would say it helps me express my creativity. In day-to-day work, it's a little bit difficult to get too creative with surgery and vascular surgery. You might want to stick to the gold standard and recommended treatments for your patients that are tried and true and evidence-based, but at least in the creative space, you have more freedom to explore. And so I think that letting out that creativity is a lot of what brings joy to these different activities.